Thank you.
Being named to the team, or to have Bill Belichick just shower you with praise throughout that entire program, because that was amazing to hear.
First, Bill Belichick, first of all, when he talks, he's like E.F. Hutton. But honestly, to understand all the hard work, dedication, and sacrifice paid off, and somebody noticed it. That's the blessing of this whole NFL 100 to me.
Yeah.
That it paid, that somebody noticed it.
It's awesome. Well done. Another mark on the resume, which is really cool. So they've named the entire defense. Up next on Friday night here on the network, they will reveal the offensive linemen and the tight ends, the big boys that do the blocking and a little bit of the pass catching as well. So make sure you tune in. Meantime, let's get back to the highlights. NFC North leading Green Bay taking on Washington. So that means Aaron Rodgers off a 40-touchdown performance last week in the Meadowlands. Handing it to Aaron Jones. He's kind of been MIA lately. He had almost 200 all-purpose yards on this day. He's good. Then Rodgers, his lone TD toss to Robert Tonyan. You ever wanted to go do the Lambeau Leap, Deion?
No, not whatsoever.
No, not your thing? It's okay. Packers all
My
smile.
boy Leroy Butler started it, though. Leroy started the whole thing.
Yes, he did. Good call on that. Lions, Vikings, Kirk Cousins. 20 touchdown passes since week 5. That's most in the NFL. A lot of this coming off of play action. He was 12 for 12 for 114 and a score in the first half. That to B.C. Johnson. Man, play action so important for that squad. But how about Daniil Hunter? He is the youngest player ever to get to 50 sacks. This guy's an athletic freak, Prime.
Yeah, he is. When the quarterback is holding the ball that long, it helps.
Look at him, man. 25 years and 40 days. Yeah, kick up your heels. You got a bright future and present, by the way. And then Dalvin Cook, where'd he go?
Florida State.
Just making sure. Yeah, everybody gets in on the slam dance afterward. Vikings win at 20-7, so they are still holding on to that 6th spot as you check out the NFC playoff picture. Right now, it's the Niners on top. It's going to be fun. Rams are still in this thing. Don't know about the Bears. The Eagles are still very much alive because somebody's got to win the NFC East. There, I said it. Over to the AFC South leading Houston Texans, Deshaun Watson. He had 28 total touchdowns, 9 more than the Broncos offense all season. But it's already 7-zip Denver, and Watson looking for Kiki Cootie. Gets it knocked loose. Denver picks it up, and then they pitch it to Kareem Jackson, who used to play 9 years for the Texans. Let him run, Deion.
Yeah, he knows what to do with it. He knows how to get home.
Yeah, 70 yards on that touchdown.
And he high-stepped it. At the end.
I love it. Oh, that guy did not like it as much. Drew Lock in his second start. Kid's playing pretty well. He finds the first-rounder Noah Fant for the touchdown.
That kid knows what to do with this ball, man. He's taking what they give him. That's what young quarterbacks should do. Take what they give you, man.
Actually, got the Denver offense rolling for the first time over 25 points in the last 22 games. On to the 4th, and Deshaun Watson. I know his team is down 4 touchdowns, but my man's taken a ton of hits his first 3 years in pros. Deion, do you want to see him try and make a play like this?
Woo. Yep. Because
Really?
he doesn't care what the score is. Because he's a dog. You know, that kind of stuff is just inside of him.
Yeah, he is a dog, but he's just got to be careful about that. Lately, he gets tipped around, and then Jackson with the INT. Man, oh man, what the heck happened to the Texans? Blown out at home. And with that, it is time right now for the road to the playoffs, presented by Mercedes-Benz. So 1 week ago, we were giving them praise. They just beat the Super Bowl champs down in Houston. Next week, they got a big game against Tennessee. What? Really? You're going to point the finger at me on this one?
Because I told you, the week prior to that, what happened in Baltimore? They got the brakes beat off of them. Then they beat the Super Bowl champions. I said, guys, this team is unpredictable. You don't, Jekyll and Hyde, you don't know who you're going to get week to week, and that bothers me, man. Because I know they have a couple real superstars on that team. J.J. Watt is out, so defensively they're not that fundamentally sound, but they can play. But when you lay an egg against Baltimore, you come and dominate New England, then you get the brakes beat off you by Denver, what am I to think? You're inconsistent and you're not ready for the lights.
Yeah, I understand a theme with you. You can be great or you could be bad because that's just who you are. You hate it when a different person shows up to work each week, don't you?
Don't tease me. Don't play with my emotions, man. I'm 52 years old. I ain't got time for games. Don't play with my emotions. And there's a few teams out there, that's all they do is play with your emotions. And I don't like it.
Are you
One
really,
bit.
You really 52? You look good for 52.
I look good, though, don't I?
No, man.
Look good.
You're holding it together.
Look at that skin.
Yeah,
that's right.
Got the hair.
I
Yeah.
think it's hair. Look at that. It's
Yeah.
hair.
If we had your age and my age, we'd get to the Century Club, my man. You look better than me, even though you got 4 years on me. I'm depressed now. AFC playoff picture. Here you go. Texans still lead the AFC South, but keep in mind, next week they're at Tennessee. In fact, they play the Titans 2 of the last 3 games, so it's coming down to that. It's going to be a whole lot of fun in that division. We're going to be talking that up next week as well. Speaking of talking it up, it's time right now for us to go prime time. Presented by Geico.
All right, what's up, Deion, man? What's good?
You know what? Hey, you know when you see me what time it is. You know you bald, man. Normally, when you play against the Patriots, it's a lot of double coverage with Julian Edelman. And you find yourself matched up, and you're able to make the play on the corner route.
I mean, it was a process of elimination. I was going to get 2 routes in that position, either the over route or the 7. I took my chance to play the 7.
See, that's what I love, man. That's preparation, that's study. I like that. That lets me know you're studying the game. A bummer return to the house, 70 yards, man, and you stepped on him at the end in the name of love. Come on, man.
Yeah. I feel like we had a great game plan in place. We came out and executed in all 3 phases.
What are you saying out there, especially when you're bringing it with 3 sacks, man? You got to open your mouth and say something.
The O-line on the other team, they always be trying to talk to me, tell me, like, what kind of move is that and all that. I've never seen stuff like that before. But you know, I just laugh when I go back to the huddle.
Collectively, you went out there and got it done.
Basically, just going out there and just playing ball and just trying to leave your legacy out there, you know what I mean?
7 receptions for $157, man. Hey, I expect that from your last name.
You got to represent. You already know.
I'd never known you to throw the football.
That's how I got to do it right there, baby.
That darn Kittles, man. I love me Kittles, man.
He a baller. Before every game, he walk up to me and he say, "Let's be great today." Every game I play with this dude, he ball.